17 News at 5 starts right now.
1 year and 1 month ago, Michigan's Extreme Risk Protection Order, or ERPO law, took effect. The law lets courts temporarily take away a person's guns if that person is deemed to be a threat to themselves or others. 1 year into this law's existence, a West Michigan woman wants to see it expanded.
At the top of this stack of papers is a document from Ottawa County's Circuit Court denying an extreme risk protection order.
And they said I couldn't file. And I said, what do you mean? I'm family.
In the fall of 2024, Kristen Gumpert tried to file for an ERPO against her brother-in-law, a man with a history of mental health struggles and domestic violence.
He threatened to kill me. He threatened to chop me and my husband up into pieces.
But because of her status as an in-law, Gumpert did not meet the state standard.
So I couldn't do it. So they denied me right away. I couldn't even file.
In Michigan, family members by blood, roommates, law enforcement, and healthcare providers can file for an ERPO. Gumpert's sister-in-law met this criteria, but a week later, her petition was denied. Ottawa County Circuit Court told me the petition did not prove the brother-in-law was an immediate threat to himself or others.
In the last 180 days, have they obtained a weapon? And I put in there, yes, within the last 180 days, he has obtained 2 shotguns. Nothing.
Gumpert's case is in the minority. In the law's first year of existence in Michigan, nearly 400 ERPO complaints were filed, and more than 70% were accepted.
The main thing that they're often preventing is suicide, firearm suicide specifically.
The Michigan Institute for Firearm Injury Prevention says statistically, 1 life is saved for every 20 accepted ERPOs.
Now that we have this legal mechanism, it's just really important for people to know that it's there.
They keep saying family can do this. I'm family. And I can't do anything.
Gumpert believes even more lives can be saved if the ERPO law is expanded. The other papers in her hands are printouts of news articles. She's trying to hold lawmakers accountable to what they've said to the press about the legislation.
There's a lot of stuff wrong with all this. If this law is supposed to go in and help with mass shootings and all these different things, there needs to be some changes.
In a virtual interview with Fox 17, Michigan Senate Majority Leader Winnie Brinks said the purpose of the state's ERPO law, bottom line, is to keep people safe as it relates to Gumpert's concerns about in-laws and other demographics being able to file. She said this.
Situations like this are tragic and they happen every day. If there is an opportunity to take a second look at that, these are the kinds of things that I hope that we will use to inform any improvements that we would make to the legislation.
The power in Lansing is currently split between the Democrats in the Senate and the Republicans in the House. So any changes to this law would likely only come far into the future. In Ottawa County, Sam Lanstra, Fox 17 News.